Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your 2025 psychic prediction. We are going to do a fully channeled message for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any cross watchers always welcome, of course. Love, life, career, finances, anything Spirit wants to share with me in the year ahead. So let's get started. Let's call in our spirit guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm so grateful that you've been guided here. Spirit, I ask for any messages for the new year, heading into the new year for my Cancers. What is it that you want them to know? What is it that you want them to be thinking of? What is on the way? Any energy that's around them now? I am listening for you now. I have prosperity. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Just kidding. All right, looks like a good year, right? A prosperous year. Money flowing in. Okay. How about just this feeling of security? You know, what does security mean to you? That I have everything I need, that the worries are lifted away, Spirit just said. So maybe we have a better year, that we have less worry, you know, in that area of our life around finances. So that would be a blessing. So let's see what else they say. I have forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving another, let bygones be bygones. A little bit of a energy around fixing family issues, okay? That I've had some family issues over the last year, and they're using the word reacquainted. Maybe we have been estranged from family members for a while, and maybe we're getting, you know, to reconnect to them, and we are getting to know them again, and we are getting over some of the struggles with some of the family pain is how I feel. So maybe better days ahead as far as family issues, the struggles, something like that. And I have a marriage. Okay, some of you may be thinking about a marriage. You could be having somebody coming into your energy that wants a commitment, or this is the person I want to be with. So that, or there also is a feeling of our marriage getting better. Okay, for those of you that are married already, you could have just had a very difficult year, and maybe this next year is a better year, you know, that we have done some healing, or some good news has come into our lives, or things have gotten better in some way. But I like the prosperity, of course. I think that that's nice, because it feels like it's flowing. It's just this sense of it's flowing. Like I don't have to think about it as often as I used to. It's almost the person who has created streams of income that are residual. They come in automatically because of work that I did in the past, that it comes in almost effortlessly at this point because of how hard I worked years ago. So it's almost this feeling of peace around finances. And that might be something that you struggle with. I want to get to a place where I don't worry about it. So maybe Spirit's trying to help you create a way to have this flow of abundance. It is, it feels, I don't know how to describe it any other way. It's like flowing into you, I guess. That's how it feels. Like it's, I know it's not that easy because everybody has to work, you know, we have to work for what we have, but sometimes we figure out a way to make it easier on ourselves, that we work smarter, not harder. I have an Ace of Swords. Maybe an idea comes in. I have an Emperor. They're using the word wealth. They're using the word wealth to me. I don't know what that means to you, but I'm definitely 9 of Pentacles. You're going to have more security this year for some reason. And a King of Pentacles. You are either connecting with somebody that is in a relationship and you both are very successful. And it could be we're combining our resources. We are creating an empire together. We are thinking about opportunities for ourselves. But we definitely have wealth and opportunities coming in. I mean, that is, I feel like we're making it happen. Okay. It's not going to be, it doesn't just come to you. Nobody's going to hand you anything. You know that. It's a feeling. This ace is an idea, a conversation, a solution that comes into us, and maybe it makes sense to both of us. And we put our, two heads together with that king and the queen working together to creating the kind of lifestyle that we want, or the abundance that we want to have flowing to us. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be about how much money. It's more of a sense of we have everything we need. What more do we want? But we have the opportunity for it to grow. Okay. And I feel like that is a little bit of it's connecting me to more peace of mind, and it's connecting me to having more tranquility in my life for sure. So I'm going to say that that's good. I'm going to say that's good. I have a 4 of Swords. I have a Page of Wands. I have a Queen of Wands. Good, 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 good. Ace of Wands. Okay, so it's almost as if I took a break from, you could have even changed careers. You could have even changed complete paths in your life. Like I did this for 25 years or 20 years, and I'm going to do this now. And maybe that page was just an idea a little while ago of I'm going to follow my passion of, I can't even think of something. I've always wanted to be a baker. And I took baking lessons, and I went to baking school. And now I love baking. I'm really good at baking. And now the opportunity is coming in with that queen, and I'm becoming even more passionate about it, the better I become at it. And then that ace comes in where somebody says, I want to hire you because you're the best baker. Okay. So it's almost this feeling of a transition, and that you made up your mind, Spirit just said. So what have you made up your mind to? You've made up your mind for change, that you're ready for change. Okay. Sometimes we just are ready. And sometimes we just make up our mind, and it could be on a turn of a dime. It could be, I'm just not going to do this anymore. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to go out on my own. I'm not going to work for somebody. I'm going to start a business. It's that kind of feeling to me, that you make up your mind that you're going to do something. And then I can see it growing from that page to the queen to that ace. And then it's handed to you with that ace. I love that. I love this feeling of creating the life that you want, or imagining it in your mind's eye and finding a way to get there. Like, I know I can do this. I know that I can make this happen. I have the ability to do it. Beautiful. 2 of Swords. A Hermit. I have a Star. And I have a Queen of Pentacles. It came into me as I don't want to do it alone, was the first thing. And I know I can do it with that star, and I know I can achieve it. But I feel like what's happening is you are doing it on your own, and you are successful in your own way, and your own achievements and your own dreams and desires. I feel like it's going to be the cherry on top when you meet the person who is your match. Okay. You meet your synergistic person, that you guys both are driven to do the same thing. You both are motivated You both have this kind of powerhouse energy behind you right now. And I like this feeling of I'm not going to be doing it alone. So I like this feeling of not alone for some reason. So some of you may be alone now and feel like you're doing it all by yourself. And I feel like it's Spirit's way of saying that's going to change. That's going to change. And you're going to have like a team member, a partner to do it with. I have an 8 of Swords. I have a 3 of Cups. Queen of Cups. And I have a 9 of Swords. So nothing is holding you back from your own happiness, but your own worries and fears. Will I be happy? Am I ever going to be happy? Nothing is holding you back. I want you to, you have the tendency to put all your energy into being there for everybody else. And you're always there to pick up everybody and love everybody and be committed to everybody. So maybe this is a year that you take back some of that love and you love yourself first. And whatever you have left over, you give to everybody else. But it is a feeling of I deserve to be happy. And that 3 of Cups is a celebration of happiness. So that happiness is coming. That love is coming. But it's a feeling of I feel like I'm always spending so much time picking everybody else up that I don't have time to be happy. So make the time. Make the time to be happy. And then maybe it's like a chain reaction. For those of you that are married, your marriage gets better. For those of you that are heading into a new relationship, Spirit's bringing you this kind of joyful love team member that you guys are, very synergistic working together. And I feel like it starts they're saying it starts at home, and it starts at putting yourself first and loving yourself first. Maybe that's something you struggle with. You don't put yourself first. I have a window. A new adventure of love is coming. So some of you are definitely new days ahead, big new days. A new window is opening. I love windows. I love doors. I always want to see what's on the other side. I always want to see, like, where am I headed? What's going to happen next, right? But yeah, so new love coming in. I have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure that you're not overlooking any red flags. You're very smart. You're very, you're wise, but you have a tendency to love everybody. And my Cancers are very emotional. They fall in love very fast. They love to be in love. And they are very emotional. So it's a positive when it's with the person that you want to be with, but sometimes it's a negative because you give your heart away very easily. And sometimes we get hurt. So look for the red flags and be aware of your actions. And am I falling in love very quickly? And, you can't make yourself not fall in love, but be aware of like what's going on around you. I have a Star. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet. True. Absolutely. I mean, people love Cancers. They love Cancers. You're just like the heart of the world. And it is this, you're very hopeful and you pick other people up and you're the person that hugs somebody when they're down. So it's a beautiful feeling that you're filled with hope and optimism. And make a wish. And I feel like you're about to be rewarded for something. All right. They just said to me, your life is about to change. And I said, how? And they said, one step at a time, one step forward. And you are struggling with something that you need to change in your life and you don't know how to do it. So you have to break it down into smaller pieces. It would be, the philosophy is one day at a time, one step at a time. Okay. If you can't handle it in a big chunk of time, you can't handle it as this is going to be for the rest of my life, then I want you to break it down literally into one day at a time. Okay. If you're struggling with, I need to eat better, I need to stop drinking, I need to stop some kind of behavior that isn't healthy for me, one day at a time. Okay. So be very much aware of what your activities are, and I guess they want you to make a change. It's in the area of your health and wellness and your well-being. Okay, so what is that to you? I have divine timing. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. Don't second guess, Spirit just said. Don't second guess the timing. Don't overlook the signs. Don't misread the signals, they just said. So it was almost a feeling of you'll know when it's right, you'll know when it's the right person, and you'll know when it's the right time. So I don't want you to worry about when as much as being aware of what's going on around you. So maybe we want to work on whatever that is that they said, you know, like this mental health or wellness thing for a little while. You start to feel a little better. You feel really grounded to me. You feel fresh. They just use the word fresh, fresh and rejuvenated, I guess. And that you are ready then to accept something new. So I guess it's okay to be alone. I guess it would be okay to do some healing work for a while. Maybe that's what you need to do. I have a death. It could be after a loss. You could be just coming out of a loss. Anything. Family member. Could be a relationship. I have strength. They're asking you for some repair. They're giving you some repair. I'm going to say at the beginning of the year, 2025, that we're kind of doing this healing phase. And then we kind of pick up speed and maybe heading into like April, May, June. And we start to have, just more energy around other things, new people, new places. And they're kind of picking up the speed, it feels like. But I think the beginning of the year is, picking up the speed with a Knight of Cups. Okay, so we could have some romance coming into us, heading into the spring, summer months, something like that. Beginning of the year, I feel like I'm just taking care of myself. My wellness comes first. My mental health comes first. My peace of mind. And I feel like that's what you need. So whether you call it rest, rejuvenation, time to repair or heal. Some of you, not all of you, but that's how it's coming in. And I have a 10 of Pentacles. That came into me as they just want to let you know that there's going to be a day that you do have it all. Okay. I have the home, I have cars, I have a dog, I have kids, I have whatever your dream is. But it really was just a feeling of there will be a day that what you were thinking about and what you were hoping of, you might not have it today, but it was almost a kind of a confirmation that you'll be there someday. Don't worry about it. Like you're on your way there. So that 10 of Pentacles was more of a confirmation to me. I have a Hierophant, connecting to your spiritual beliefs, being more in alignment with what you believe, connecting more. Maybe you want to learn to meditate, or you want to study something and learn tarot cards. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a 6 of Swords. This is very much a feeling of I'm letting go of something that I know does not serve me. Okay. So it's the self-reflection in all of us that happens some years that we say, this is the year I'm going to feel better. Okay. This is the year I'm going to take better care of myself. This is the year I'm going to eat better. I'm going to drink less. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to exercise. So this is the year that you make some kind of change in your health is a big thing for me, at least for my cancers. Also, at the same time, it's once that I feel like I feel better because of those changes. Then it's a feeling of I'm able to, I guess I'm in a better place to be in a new relationship, or this new love, this new energy is placed in front of me. But I just feel like I have a little bit of work to do to get there. And that might be something you're doing now, which is fine. And then they're letting you know that everything is going to be okay. I have an Ace of Pentacles. That's good news. They're saying a gift is on its way. I'm going to ask what they mean by that. It's some kind of financial gift. A gift is on its way. Okay. I don't know. It could be an opportunity. It could be an inheritance, because I had that death card a moment ago. Maybe there's, for some of you, it could be an inheritance that we weren't expecting. But it's a gift. Somebody's helping you out somehow. And I feel like it's a financial gift. I feel like it's Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of my deck. I feel really lucky. I don't know, maybe you win the lottery. Maybe it's something like that. You get a great job offer that you weren't expecting. You get the house that you want at the price that you want. If you feel like it's a blessing, it's a gift. Like, it's something connected to money. But I feel like it's a little bit unexpected. And I feel that it really makes a difference in your life, so whatever this is, it's either somebody's helping you out, somebody left you something, or there's an opportunity that's put in front of you that, just makes a difference in your life financially. So there's a lot going on around you since the beginning of this reading about this prosperity flowing to you. So maybe that's something that you've been struggling with the last year, and you're done. You're done. I don't want to worry about money anymore. I want a break. So maybe this is the year it gets easier. Something happens that it's easier. I have ascending. You're floating to the top, a pay raise, a promotion, a bonus, more responsibility. More responsibility gives you more money, but you got more responsibility. So, but some of you could be aspiring to that. I want to go up. If I go up, it makes all the difference in the world. I go to the next bracket in money and whatever it is. But it is a feeling of climbing with that ascending. I have domain, the ruler of your empire. I love that. Greatness, a position of power, wealth, a larger home. So some of you could be definitely adding something to your life, like a nicer home. You could be upgrading, so to speak, an area of your life, whether it's your income, your home, your car. Maybe we're just buying a new car. Maybe somebody's giving us money so we can buy a new car, or helping us with the down payment so we can get into the car we want. But it's they're using the word increase. It's an increase in the material world somehow. I have floating away, the winds of change, a lofty goal. Okay, a quest. That's coming into me more as looking at things from above and looking at things from bird's eye view, right? And when I look at it from a bird's eye view, I see it kind of globally. I see it collectively, and I get a better impression of what I need to do to get the job done or to get to where I want to be. So maybe they're just asking you to look at things from a different perspective, or to be open to the bigger picture and seeing, how that implements in your life as far as decisions. I have a phoenix rising from the ashes. Things are getting better, no doubt in my mind. For those of you that have had a hard year, 2024, 2025 is a much better year. It's either financially, You're building something, you're in the spotlight, you could have a new career, you could be expanding, you could be growing, upgrading a home. It's definitely a year that you will see a difference in your lifestyle of some kind. Okay. Now, I think that that's the most significant difference for you in 2025. Some readings, other signs, it's been love, it's been health, it's been different things. But I feel like for my Cancers for this year, it's more of a sense of I had a really hard year and I just can't take it anymore. And 2025 better be better. But it's going to be better. It's going to be better. You're going to see the benefits of all the hard work. You're going to see the lucky breaks. You're going to see I don't have a black cloud over me. I actually have a shining star over me. So something is going to happen. Nice. I have a great match. You could be on the verge of finding your partner. You could be finding work that you love also. You could be truly happy with new work or work that you're in. So it's also a feeling of contentment coming into me, that I feel more being happy at work is so important. It is. Some of us spend more time at work than we do with our families. So if you're not happy with your work, it really is difficult. But that's coming into me as a perfect match. You could have a great boss, you could have a great manager, you could have great coworkers, or it could be a great partner in life. It could be somebody that we are sharing our life together and we make a great partnership, and you can see that we're truly connected, we're entwined with each other here, and we're truly connected. So that could be something that's really exciting. I have star power. You need engaging work that will let your talent shine. Absolutely. An influencer. Attract more fame and fortune. Star power. Maybe you have some big aspiration. Maybe you want to be a singer, dancer. You have always wanted to... You want to be have a successful YouTube channel. You want to be an influencer. You want to have a blog. So this feeling of star power, it's whatever. I mean, it doesn't mean you're a movie star. It's you're walking around with your invisible crown, and you have the ability to be a star in any area of your life that you want to be in, and that people take notice of you. And they are, they're saying they're applauding you. So that could be two ways. Physically, you're standing in front of an audience and people are applauding you, or people applaud you for your effort, and they're proud of you and they support you. So it was almost like they came in like, boom, two ways. All right. But some of you could be, a dream of being some kind of performer, which would be great. I have a give and take. Be open to giving and receiving. Keep the flow of abundance coming. Boy, that has been since the beginning of this reading. The flow of abundance. The flow of abundance. I mean, that is your message for the year. Whatever that means to you, it's things just got easier, they said. So if that's something that you have been waiting for, maybe you really have been struggling with something, and you turn over that new year and everything changes, and you're just like, oh, thank God I'm in the new year, because last year I'm done with. So this flowing of abundance, they're saying in all areas of your life. So, it can be wealth, but it can also be friendships. It can also be the flowing of new loving energy. It can be also the flowing of health, like my health just keeps getting better, or I'm on top of my health and I'm taking care of myself. You have many choices. There you go. Even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. So spirit could be putting choices in front of you, or spirit could be asking you at the same time to kind of make your own choices. That this could be a jumping off point for you right now, that this is something I want to do, and I'm choosing to create the life that I want. I'm choosing the lifestyle that I want. I want a flow of abundance into me, and I know how to do it. I know what I need to do to have that. So it's a feeling of, they're using the word knowing, like an inner knowing, like you know you can do it. You have it in you to do it. You just have to do it. You got to get out there and plan the work and work the plan. So you can do it. Put it down on paper. Set the goals. Break it down into little pieces and set the goals. I have a Queen of Wands. You can do anything. Look at you. I have a 9 of Cups. Flowing. 2 of Wands. And an Ace of Wands. This 9 of Cups is really, look at the flow. Can you see the metallic flowing water into the 9 of Cups? So again, it's this flowing of emotion into that 9 of Cups, filling those cups emotionally and passionately. A lot of passion here too. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, seeing into my future, creating the future that I want. It's the person who loves what they do. It's the person who, I love what I'm doing. I feel called to do it, and the money follows. And I think that that's true. I think that if you choose in your lifetime something that you really love to do, then it's almost effortless. You don't feel like you're at work. You feel like it's one big hobby. You don't go, oh, I got to go to work today. So it's maybe you're finding your passion. Maybe this is a good year for you to tap into something that you're very passionate about, and it flows into a career. It flows into an income. It flows into a business. And then kind of the sky's the limit, because you can just kind of pour in your heart and your soul and your passion into it. So follow your passion. Absolutely. That's important. I have the World. I do feel this. I feel like, and they're even saying the bigger picture, that looking at things from a bird's eye view, looking at things looking at things at a larger scale of where am I headed and what do I want and how do I get there? If you're not where you want to be today, you can get there. It's just a matter of time, Spirit just said. So you can plan it. You can plan the action. You can make a move towards it, is how they just said it. But you've got to make the move. You can't just sit around and say, oh, I hope that, something happens, and I hope that I have, abundance flowing into me effortlessly. You got to meet Spirit halfway. Okay. You got to do some of the work. You got to take the actions to do the work. And then Spirit kind of lets the universe work for you. And, the combination of the two is this flowing energy. So I think that you can do it, but you got to get the ball. It's almost like I got to get the ball rolling, and then I'll be fine. Then it's going to go. You know how to do it. It's almost a feeling of, I know what I need to do, but I just haven't done it yet. I have a Tower. Maybe you're waiting for a change. It's interesting because sometimes Spirit will take something away from us in order to pick us up and put us on a path that we're supposed to be on. And I always see people who lose their job suddenly, or something happens that changes the direction of their life. And in my mind, it feels like it's Spirit's way of saying you're not doing what you're supposed to doing or you're meant to be doing. So I had to take it away from you because you weren't making the choice or the decision to do it for yourself. And then Spirit picks you up and puts you on this other road, and you start going down that road. And all of a sudden, all this other stuff comes into you: relationships, happiness, finances, wealth. You get rid of your debt. Like all these other things start to happen. And you go, well, did that relationship ending or that job ending do me a favor? I mean, yeah. Or was it Spirit saying, you're just not where I want you, and I'm going to have to take something away from you in order to put you where I want, because we're headed down the wrong path? And I do believe that, because sometimes it's so significant that when you go through it at the time, you're like, this can't be right. This can't be my life. And it's only when you are like down the path in the future and you look back at it and you go, oh my God, thank God that I changed. Thank God that I made a decision to, go down a different path. So this could be the year that you make a big decision about something that's personal to you, something that you want to change in your life, something that you want to give up, let go of, so that you can move on to something else. I have a 3 of Swords, Tower, 3 of Swords. Could have some heartache. Some of you could end a relationship that just you're not going to go into another year. You just can't give it another year. You just don't want to. You want to try something new. You need to change. So for some of you, and I have an Emperor, that's coming into me as strength. Just this beautiful sense of, I can take care of myself, and I have this incredible power to manifest and create the things that I want in my life. And of course, an Emperor can build an empire. So maybe you have aspirations to be bigger than you are. And that's good. That's great. So then you take steps to do that. You take, how do I do that? How do I get there? Bottom of my deck, I have a Knight of Swords. Now this Knight isn't going to give up. This Knight is going to be full steam ahead. I got my head in the game. I'm focused on my path. I'm focused on my purpose, and I'm charging forward. So a little bit of, once you make up your mind, you'll get going. Sometimes we just have to change our direction, or we just have to, I don't know, it's like a thing that goes off inside of you that says, I can't do this anymore. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So what do I change in my life? What's not working? What's dragging me down? If I change this, would I feel better? So I feel like that's your message for the oncoming year. It's a sense of being in tune with your own emotions. It's being in tune with, I guess, how you feel first, as opposed to taking care of everybody else. I feel like that's a big part of what Spirit has for you this year. And then it's this beautiful sense of this flowing abundance. But I think it all starts with some healing. I think it starts with, I've got to take care of something first, and then things start happening for the better. But it is going to be, what did they say? Things just got easier. Okay, I want an easy year. I want an easier year. And if that's what Spirit's going to bring you, then that's a good thing. I want you to, before we end, I want you to think of a question in your mind for something that you'd like to see in the new year for 2025. You can write down your question or just think of it in your mind's eye. And I'm going to answer your question with the next 3 cards. Okay, so think of your question and let's see what Spirit has for your answer. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I have be assertive. I have in the near future. And I have no need to worry. Beautiful. So I want to thank Spirit for these messages. How gorgeous. And I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. And I'll see you guys all again in the new year. So have a great new year.